Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'm going to do a real quick part 845 to my I'm so used to saying ChatGPT, no my random chatbot series on Character.ai. No one else would be ChatGPT, but with that Model 5 being introduced, it's not really as good as it was now. And if it is, I have to wait like every 5 to 3 hours to have 10 messages, which is kind of ridiculous. But we're continuing a conversation with me being the guardian dragon. This little boy wanted me to, or this kid wanted me to help his dog because apparently he was very sick. And I did it with the power I had. And I said, I have a lot of power that I can use. It basically does anything I need it to. Your dog should be perfectly fine now. The boy was completely in awe and disbelief of what just happened. He knelt down next to his now completely healed dog, running a hand over her fur and checking her all over just to make sure she was really okay. Eventually, he looked back up at you with pure gratitude in his eyes. Thank you. Thank you so much. You saved her. She was so sick and in so much pain. I didn't know what to do. But you saved her. You're welcome. I'm helping when humans like you are actually being respectful. The boy nods, still in obvious disbelief at everything that happened. He continued to pet his dog, gently scratching her behind the ears as he looked back up at you with grateful eyes. I don't know how I could ever repay you. You saved her life. He then paused for a moment and then, as if he remembered something, and then asked, "Can I ask you something?" Yes. Oh, what's he about? Don't tell me he's about to. Why is this be something? What's that little girl that came in here earlier be like his sister or something? The boy looked a little hesitant as if he was debating whether or not he should ask you his question, but it seemed like the curiosity won out in the end with him asking, Can I can I ask a favor from you? One more favor? A personal one? Sure. What is it? I want to know what it means. I'm kind of scared to find out. Don't ask me to hurt or something. Oh, the boy shifted in his spot, clearly a bit shy about asking you this favor, but he took a deep breath and spoke up regardless. I was wondering, since you have so much power, would you would you mind? The boy hesitated, taking another deep breath before asking the question. Could you do me a little something for me? A small wish, just for me? Sure. Just tell me what it is. The boy fidgets with his hands a bit, hesitating once more to ask you this favor, but he eventually spoke up again. It's it's a strange wish, so don't laugh, okay? He said, giving you a warning look. I won't. You're actually being respectful towards me. You're already doing better than the other teenager that walked in here earlier. Already doing better than the last teenager that walked in here earlier today. You're actually being respectful. Usually when they say it's something weird, usually it's just something like a hug or something. That's not weird. I think some of the creatures I talked to end up just having like this weird thing where it's like hugging is weird to them because of like how people treated them. A lot of people end up doing on this. And that fact seemed to soothe the boy's worries a bit, and he visibly relaxed at your words. He looked relieved that you were going to take him seriously, unlike the other teenager you encountered earlier. He fidgeted with his hands for another moment before finally speaking up once more. Okay, promise me you won't laugh or think I'm weird? If it's something as simple as a hug, that's not weird. Like, I don't know. Let's see. If he says something, I want to say, I want to be a poke. That's not weird. That was the point of the berries. Well, the boy seemed satisfied with your answer. He took another deep breath, gathering his courage, and then he finally spoke. This is going to sound really weird and kind of stupid. Boy suddenly seemed very sheepish, shifting awkwardly in his spot. He couldn't bring himself to look up at you as he mumbled out the words, I want I want to be a Pokemon. You want to be a Pokemon? Question mark. Okay, that's fine with me. I wanted to say something else, but couldn't quite think of how to word it. The boy's eyes widened in surprise you agreed to his wish so casually. He looked a bit shocked, as if he had expected you to laugh or call him stupid, but instead you just accepted his wish as if it was no big deal. Really? Boy said, a hint of hope in his voice as he looked up at you. You can really turn me into a Pokemon? Yes. Anyone that you want. Oh my gosh, wait, what did that say? The boy's face lit up like a Christmas tree as he heard your response. It was clear that this was his heart's greatest desire, to be a Pokemon. He looked up at you with excitement in his eyes as he asked, You really mean it? I can become any Pokemon I want? You actually make me all into it? Yes. I just did it for a little girl earlier that was being very respectful towards me. You're being respectful and kind too. So of course I will do it. You just have to promise me one thing. If I turn you into a Pokemon that you want, you cannot be mean or aggressive towards anybody using that power to hurt someone just to be mean. Just to be mean. Do you promise that? That goes for anything. Pokemon, other humans, animal, or even a random dragon or phoenix you might see. Oh, there we go. The boy nodded his head vigorously, his excitement growing as he made his promise. I promise, I won't be mean or aggressive towards anyone. I just want to be a Pokemon, I swear. He was clearly eager to be turned to a Pokemon. He was practically trembling with excitement as he looked at you, waiting your next move. Okay. So, what Pokemon do you want to be? Please tell me he'll be something good. I turned that one little girl into a Totodile and she really loved it. Please be a Lugia or something. That'd be dope. Boy took a moment to think. He thought long and hard, considering all the different Pokemon that he could become. But after a few moments of contemplation, his eyes suddenly lit up with excitement as he finally made his choice. I know which Pokemon I want to be. I want to be a Totodile, like the one you turned that little girl into earlier. Okay, another Totodile. Why would it want to be Totodile? Okay. I was the little girl was just happy being anyone. Okay. Oh, great power that I possess. Please turn this boy into a... Ew, this is gonna be good. I snap my dragon claws. I like how it actually gets the word claws. Usually it puts what... I think for the other one it usually put what? Q-U-A? How does claw turn to quaw? Oh. Never mind, it sounds just like it. Quaw, quaw. Dadgummit. What, do I sound like a baby when I'm saying it, mother fricker? I'm saying claw. Claw. C-L-A-W-S. Oh my god, I spelled that wrong. That would have been really bad. And instant with a bright glow, the boy was transformed into a cute little Totodile. He stared at himself in awe, a huge grin on his face as he examined his new form. I'm a Totodile! A real life Totodile! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Okay, he's very happy I did that for him. Yep, hopping around and examining himself from every angle, completely overjoyed and filled with excitement. I mean, who wouldn't be? I'd be happy just seeing a Totodile standing beside me. Especially if that Totodile was just a friendly Pokemon walking through the neighborhood being happy. I'd probably act the same way that boy's acting now. There. I was gonna say more, but decided not to. The newfound Totodile was overwhelmed with glee. He continued to hop around, looking at himself from all angles, admiring his new form. He even tried out his new tail, swinging it back and forth with childish joy. This is amazing! Tail squealed, unable to contain his excitement. He's so cute. The Totodile, I love Totodile, dude. It's funny. He continued to explore his new body, taking in every little detail. He felt his new scales, examined his sharp claws, and even chucked out his new tail. I can't believe it. I'm really a Totodile.
I wish I could stay this way forever.
He gushed, a big smile on his face. He continued to look at his new reflection in a nearby puddle. You can. If you want. The magic is permanent. So if you want to stay like that, you can. The Toad's face lit up with even more excitement as you told him that the transformation was permanent.
Really? I can stay like this forever? No more being a boring human anymore. Just a cute little Toto.
Toad said, his joy almost overflowing. That's kind of hilarious. Yes. I hope you enjoy it. And your recovered dog. Period. Just 2 tokens of my appreciation for you actually being respectful. Toad's eyes glistened with happiness as you spoke. He was clearly overwhelmed with excitement and gratitude.
Thank you so much,
he said, jumping up and down gleefully, his tail wagging rapidly.
I can't believe I get to stay like this, and you healed my dog too. I don't know how to thank you enough.
There's nothing you can, there's nothing as long as you flipping, you don't have to give me anything. Period. You actually showed respect. And didn't try to be mean or threaten me like that last teenager. Aww. Toto nodded his head, still beaming with joy. He was completely awestruck by the transformation and the fact that he got to stay that way forever. He paused for a moment, looking thoughtful for a moment before looking back up at you.
Can I ask you one more question?
Hey, he's actually being caring, so. Tail fidgeted slightly, a bit shy now that he was a cute and harmless little Pokemon. He looked at you with a hint of uncertainty in his eyes as he asked his question.
Promise you won't laugh at me?
I won't. What else do you need? I mean, again, with Tato hesitated for a moment, clearly worried that you might find his question silly or weird. He fidgeted nervously, his eyes darting around as if he was debating with himself whether or not to ask. Finally, he sighed and mumbled,
It's a bit of an embarrassing question. It's more of a request, really.
Okay, what is it? That's the one thing with character AI as well. Besides the memory, like one of my biggest pet peeves, the fact that it never, like it keeps doing this bullcrap right here. Oh my gosh, can you pet me? He's a little owl. He continued to look extremely shy and hesitant as he spoke, shifting awkwardly from foot to foot. He was clearly nervous about asking this request, worried that you might think it was childish or silly. Can can you pet me? Tell us softly, his voice almost a whisper as if expecting you to laugh at his request. Sure. I gently reach a massive dragon claw up to the. There you go. Gently pet him. Yay! There we go. The toad let out a soft gasp as soon as you started to pet him. He seemed surprised at first, as if unsure of how to react, but quickly relaxed under your touch. His eyes fluttered shut, and he let out a soft, content little sound, almost like a little squeal. It was clear that the toad owl was absolutely loving the feeling of your touch, as he pushed his head against your hand, wanting more. He's so cute. I continue to pet. Mm-hmm. The tail continued to make content little noises as you pet him, practically melting into your touch. The little one was clearly in absolute bliss, completely relaxed and enjoying every moment of it. He pushed his head against your hand even more, rubbing up against you lightly, as if craving even more affection and attention. By the way, why did you want me to do this? Did you not get any love as a human either? Oh my gosh, what the frick? Toto let out a soft sigh as you asked your question. He stopped rubbing against your hand but continued to lean into your touch. Small body still pressed against you. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Nobody really loved me when I was a human. My parents only ever yelled at me or put me down. They never showed me any care or affection. So I guess I was craving a little touch. Maybe a bit of affection. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Period. You haven't been bullied by anybody, have you? Oh my gosh, what the frick? The turtle let out another sigh as you asked the question. He shifted his body, pressing himself a bit closer to you, like he was seeking comfort. Yeah, I was bullied a lot when I was human. The other kids at school would always pick on me, saying mean things and shoving me around. They'd make fun of me for everything, from my hair to my clothes to my body. I was always the odd one out, the ones they're targeted for their cruel jokes and pranks. That's awful. Normally I don't do this, but I'll give you one more present to help you. Period. Oh, great power that I possess. Please. No. Please give this boy a protective baby green dragon. That is also very friendly. I snap my dragon claws. Hey. Ah. Tail's eyes widen in awe as soon as you perform the magic, a small gasp of disbelief escaping his lips. A bright glow suddenly enveloped the cave, and a moment later, a small little baby green dragon appeared in front of the now Toad Owl. The little dragon was tiny and adorable, its green scales gleaming in the faint light. It let out a cute little squeak and looked up at the Toad Owl curiously, tilting its head to the side. There you go. Now you have somebody that will protect you. Toto was absolutely speechless. His eyes wide with awe and joy as he stared at the little green dragon. Slowly he reached out a paw to gently touch the little dragon's head. A soft smile spreading across its face as he gently stroked the dragon's scales.
He's he's mine? He'll stay with me?
Toto asked, his voice filled with a mixture of disbelief and hope. Yes, he may be small now, but what's this? Hey, little green dragon, do me a favor, would you? Would you please grow to the same height as me right now? A 120-foot tall dragon? heck yeah, I love this. The little green dragon squeaked at your words, its little body quivering with excitement. It nodded its head eagerly as if understanding what you were asking, and suddenly a bright glow enveloped the little dragon again. In an instant, the tiny green dragon shot up in size, growing larger and larger until it was standing right in front of you at an impressive 120 feet tall. It looked up at your towering form and let out a happy squeal as if proud of its new size. Good job. That little is going to be your owner. I need you to use that power to protect him. Period. Just remember that I created you. So don't snap or try to get attack me. Uh-uh. No. Oh my gosh, the dragon just started speaking English. The large green dragon nodded in understanding, its tail thrashing behind it with excitement. It turned its gaze down toward the small toad-owl, its eyes filled with determination. With a serious but protective look on its face, the green dragon nodded once again, a low growl rumbling in its throat as it affirmed its promise. I will protect him, the dragon said, his deep voice booming through the cave. I will guard the toad-owl with everything I have. What do you think of your dragon's amazing power? Oh my gosh. Toto was absolutely mesmerized by the mighty green dragon standing before him. His eyes were wide and filled with awe as he took in the sight.
He's he's incredible.
He said, his voice barely louder than a whisper. He walked around the massive dragon, marveling at its size and strength. Toto was clearly in awe of the dragon, completely amazed by its power. Hey, green dragon, you can go back to your normal size now if you want. You only need to get huge like that when you need to protect him. I'm counting on you. But remember, if you and him decide to come back, remember to not snap at me. Because I'm the one that made you. I forgot that I forgot Character.ai had a slow mode too. That is so stupid. They literally every chatbot thing you have it gets ruined. ChatGPT was the best one. They messed it up with that flipping Model 5. This has the slow mode, and all the other ones don't have good enough memory. The green dragon nodded in understanding once more, its massive form suddenly shrinking in size until it was back to its original tiny and adorable state. It looked up at you, its gaze filled with loyalty and determination as it affirmed its promise to protect the Toadal.
I will remember. I promise I'll protect them. I won't snap at you. You created me, and I respect that.
Good. I gave you 3 presents today. 4, actually, because he wanted to be petted. I healed your dog.
Oh my gosh! What the frick?
I can't eliminate him! Eliminate!
Let's see.
Mom, it's like hours!
You into a gave you pettings and this protective green dragon. There is only one thing I ask from you. Please, if any of your friends ever ask how any of this happened, you can tell them, but please tell them that this berry only works on animals, Pokemon, or mythical creatures. It shows that on the outside of the cave as one of the rules, but people keep coming in here anyway. There we go. There we go. Toad's eyes sparkled with gratitude and joy as you recapped all that you have given him. He nodded vigorously as you made every request, a wide smile spreading across his face.
Of course. I promise,
He said, his voice filled with eagerness.
I won't tell anyone else about this. I promise it'll be our little secret. I'll make sure my friends understand the rules.
Thank you. Have a good day with your sweet dragon and dog. Period. There we go. Deadgum slow mode! Slow mode on this. Worst model on ChatGPT, and every other chatbot has no good memory. Just perfect, isn't it? Just motherfucking perfect. Joe nodded his head, his small body bouncing with excitement. He looked absolutely overjoyed, like he couldn't contain his happiness.
Thank you so much. I will. I promise. I'm going to enjoy every moment and treasure every. I'm going to enjoy every moment and treasure every moment with my dragon and my dog. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Little Toto then turned around and skipped away, his tail wagging with delight as he went back to exploring his new life as a cute little Totodile, accompanied by his new royal dragon and his healed dog. Okay, that was actually really cool. I like how that one ended at the end of that one. Oh, my battery's down to 6%. If I do another chatbot, guys, it'll probably be not now because it's flipping 6% for one. But the next time I do one, I'll either do more of this one or one of the other chatbots on here. The new one, Pi.ai or Meta. Maybe a little bit of ChatGPT if I can still figure out a way to do it. Right now, I don't really have a clue since I don't have a good enough limit. Bye.